It's one of those nights. It's warm outside, your window is open, and still you're lying awake. You flip to the cool side of the pillow, and 3 minutes later that side is warm too. You kick the blanket off, pull it back, stick one foot out. And lying there, you think to yourself, why can't I sleep when it's hot? The answer is older than you think. Much older. It has nothing to do with your mattress, nothing to do with your fan, and nothing to do with you just being dramatic. It has to do with how your body learned to fall asleep 100,000 years ago. And once you understand it, you'll never see a hot night the same way again. Let's start with something almost nobody knows. You don't fall asleep because it gets dark. You fall asleep because your body cools down. About 2 hours before you feel tired, your core body temperature starts to drop. Only about 1 degree. But that 1 degree is the real starting signal for sleep. Your brain is waiting for it. It's like a door opener. Temperature falls, the door opens. Temperature stays up. The door stays shut. Now understand what happens on a hot night. Your body wants to cool down. It pushes the warm blood outward into your hands and feet to release the heat through your skin. That's why your feet get warm at night. It's not random. It's your cooling system at work. But when the air around you is already warm, the heat has nowhere to go. Your skin can't release anything, and your core temperature doesn't drop. The door to sleep just stays shut. And here's where it gets interesting. Because this system didn't develop in your bedroom. It developed on the savanna. Picture your ancestors 100,000 years ago, somewhere in East Africa. By day the sun burned, but at night the temperature often dropped by 10, sometimes 15 degrees. The night was the cool time, and in exactly that cool time, the body was meant to come to rest. Evolution made the falling temperature the signal for sleep, because back then the night was simply always cooler. Your body still assumes this is true. It expects the cool night. It's built for it. Except the night you're lying in sometimes isn't a cool night anymore. And your body is confused. There's even a name for how your body gets rid of the heat. Researchers in Basel studied it closely. They call it distal vasodilation, a complicated word for something very simple. The blood vessels in your hands and feet widen so heat can escape. And they found something astonishing. The faster your feet warm up, the faster you fall asleep. Warm feet aren't a sign that you're too hot. Warm feet are the sign that your body is opening the door to sleep. That's why an old trick works, one that many people laugh at. Socks in bed. It sounds crazy when you're already warm, but socks keep the blood flowing in your feet and help your body release its core heat faster. Your grandmother was right, without even knowing why. But now comes the part almost nobody talks about. We now live in nights we were never built for. Concrete stores the day's heat and releases it back at night. Cities barely cool down anymore. And a large study using data from all over the world showed on warm nights, people lose measurable sleep. Not a little. Over a full year, dozens of hours per person. And it hits hardest those who can already cool down the least. We tamed fire. We built houses. We filled the night with light. But the one thing our sleep truly needs, the cool, we've taken away from ourselves. And yet, your body still carries the old wisdom inside it. It knows exactly what it needs. You just have to give it back the cool night it's expecting. A cooler room. 18 degrees is ideal for most people. A window that lets the air move. Cool feet that are allowed to get warm. A shower before bed that lets your body cool down afterward. All small ways of telling your body, the night is cool again. You can let go, because that's the real truth behind your sleepless night. You're not broken. You're not being dramatic. Your body is just waiting for a signal the night gave it for 100,000 years and simply doesn't get on a hot night. You're not fighting the heat. You're fighting a promise the night used to always keep. If someone just came to mind who also lies awake every hot night, wondering what's wrong with them, send them this video. Maybe tonight they'll sleep a little easier, just because they understand. And if you want more of these stories about how your body still runs like it did 100,000 years ago, then subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Because your brain is playing an even bigger trick on you. Remember how endless summer holidays felt when you were a kid? And now, a whole year just races past you. Why time speeds up as you get older. That's a story for another time.